New students really need to realise that you need to be able to budget and you need to start early to make sure that you can actually use the money wisely.
The bursary I got automatically because once you apply on student finance for your student loan, they send the details directly to your university. It's quite the same as the maintenance grant because they base it on your household income, so there's a scale of how much money you'll receive.
The Queen Mary bursary for me was definitely an advantage because of the fact that it gave me the extra money when I needed it the most.
If you're worried about your application, you can ring up student finance. They do understand that you're a student, and especially if it's your first year.
I think there's lots of opportunities at Queen Mary to get a part-time job and to earn money.
The role of a student ambassador, which is open to students in any year, includes doing open days and campus tours. The pay is very good for a student ambassador, and because the job is flexible, you can pick up hours whenever you want.
I don't have to worry about eating on campus, about transport as much as if I wasn't working at all.
I worked in Tesco's part-time. Having that extra money just meant that I didn't have to be as strict when it came to going out.
Budgeting is really important. Just make sure that at the start of the month at least, you set out how much you can actually spend.
I'd recommend that you pace yourself a little bit because quite often you have expenditures that you don't anticipate.
Your loan comes in 3 instalments. The best thing to do is decide how much you're going to spend a week on food and socialising and books and everything that you need.
I think a lot of students maybe don't anticipate the cost of books. Initially when you start, it's a really good idea to shop around, but also get in contact with second and third year students that are quite often looking to sell their books cheaper, and that's one way of saving money from the outset.
As soon as you get to London, get an Oyster card. An Oyster card is an electronic travel card which you can use on all of the public transport in London. Don't wait for your student card to arrive. I spent way too much money buying paper tickets and losing them the whole time.
I definitely suggest getting an NUS card because that gives you lots of discounts for shops and restaurants.
It's only £10, but you save a ton of money on all your favourite high street shops.
I would definitely apply for the bursary and the maintenance grant much earlier on.
What I tend to do is cook with my flatmates, so we'd all bring an ingredient and try and cook up a meal, which is a really nice way to make friends, and it saves you a lot of money.
A good tip in order to save money but still experience a bunch of things in London is Time Out London, which is essentially a website you can go to which accumulates all sorts of great, sometimes very fancy things that you can do in London for a pretty decent price.
Take advantage of all your student discounts because they do make a big difference.